Welcome back to Homeward News at St. Patrick's Day.
Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody once again. And Matt, Homeward News is always my pleasure to be with you and talk about situations, legislation, what's going on down here in St. Paul, even on St. Pat's Day. On a beautiful St. Pat's Day.
Oh, yeah, it's a great day down here
in St. Paul. We've been setting weather records all over the place down here, so and probably back home as well. I'm sure they have too.
Oh yeah, we're enjoying the weather. We're enjoying everywhere wearing green and purple today on St. Patrick's Day.
St. Erho? Are you St. Erho?
I don't know. Okay. Well, anyhow, I know that you folks are doing a lot of work down here at the state capitol.
Yeah, Matt.
Just passed a major bonding bill just last week. Much of that was vetoed by the governor, about a third of the bill. And, you know, most of those cuts went to higher education institutions.
You know, what's really, really shocked me, I mean, at a time when student population is exploding because of the high unemployment rate, and I've talked in the past about high unemployment rates in our area. Our Central Lakes College, the two-year college that we have in Brainerd and Staples, you know, is the number one community college in the state of Minnesota for growth of a student population. But the whole MnSCU program, the whole MnSCU operation, as well as the university operation, the numbers are up. People are going back to school. They're retraining. They're becoming students again in hopes to find you know, a job, a future job that will be more helpful for them than you know, going through a tough, difficult time of high unemployment. So for the governor to cut higher ed was to me unbelievable. Now in the bonding bill for our MnSCU campus, our Central Lakes College, we had some classroom renovations in there, and those are still in there. They did not get cut. So we're very, very thankful that they remained. But I was just shocked that as much was cut from higher ed that was cut. We also had some local projects cut and some that stayed. And can I just address those? You know, we had a couple of trails. We had the Kuna area trail, and then a trail that was going to connect Old Little Falls and go up behind Camp Ripley, up to the north, up to Brainerd, multi-purpose trail. Again, to draw the tourism industry to our area, which is so critical to our area. And in a previous show, I talked about tourism and what the impact is for tourism in our area. So those trails got cut. Many trails got cut in the bonding bill as well. Some didn't. I'd be interested to look at which ones stayed and which ones were cut. But two of them in our area got cut. We are thankful, though, that there was a $1.25 million Kuna Rec area expansion to allow for economic development and economic growth and job stimulus in the Kuna Rec area that was so vital. We want to take that whole area, Matt, and make that a mecca for the tourism industry. This Kuna Rec area is a little jewel. It's a little prized jewel that once we you know, once we get the infrastructure ready and going, we believe that scuba divers, that kayakers, that mountain bikers, that trail walkers, that fisher people, it is unlimited, Matt, the potential that this Kuna Rec area can bring to the whole area, to District 12A and District 12B. Both from an economic stimulus, job growth, business growth perspective. So we are thankful that the $1.25 million that was in the bonding bill for that remained. There was some water projects, some water tower and well projects that also were important. I was a chief author over in the House for what's called the Business Development Public Infrastructure Grants, which allows cities and counties in greater Minnesota to apply for grants for their public infrastructure. And so we were successful in keeping those funds in the bonding bill as well. So, you know, we were able to keep some projects. But the cuts made, Matt, you know, our initial bill was going to retain and create about 21,000 jobs in the state of Minnesota. The cuts that the governor made, we're going to lose 7,000 jobs in the state of Minnesota in a time when we can't afford to lose one job, and then specifically for our area. So it's critical to our area to make sure that we keep and retain as many jobs as possible. So the 7,000 jobs that we're going to lose in the state of Minnesota is really a hurtful kind of situation. It's really, you know, it's disappointing. It's discouraging. So from that standpoint, you know, it is a disappointment. I know that the House Republicans also sent a letter to the governor asking him to take the bill down to between 200 and 250 million. So at least he did not go that far, but he did go. He cut out about 330 million, which is significant in job growth. So, you know, you live each day, you try to do the best job you can, and you get up the next day and try to do it all over again and see what you can do.
And a lot of hard work down here at the Capitol left to go, so I wish you the luck of the Irish, John.
Well, thank you.
And thanks for being in the studio, and luck of the Irish to you folks as well back home. We'll see you next time on Homeward News.